Hi everyone, how are you? It's been a while. I've been concentrating on some private clients and I've got so many requests to please come back to provide the guidance. So, hello, yeah, I am. We're carrying on with the guidance. It is so good to be asked to come back to do this. Excuse me. So, I've posted that list. You'll see everything that's happening now in my month. Our full moon is a Scorpio full moon. And that Scorpio always shows you the end of a transition. It shows you that there's change. It shows you that there's things about to happen. You need to make decisions. So really pay attention to it. Go and sit and think what is it that you need to let go? Um, what isn't serving you anymore? Okay, it's not always a physical letting go. Most of the time, it's an emotional or spiritual letting go. And I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but there's no growth for healing or continuing on your journey if you don't stop, handle what is actually holding you back. Okay, so for tonight, um, the first one that came out is the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, and it's a waxing moon. And my second one that came out is work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So this is telling you basically in which direction everything is going. So I couldn't have pulled these cards better myself. How Oracle works is I take my cards, I cleanse them, I put my hand on it, and I ask for guidance from Spirit. Spirit is God. Um, our angels, our guides. Okay. How do I get the questions? Sometimes I'll sit and the question will pop into my mind and I'll take note of it and I'll know this is something that someone needs to know. Okay. And then when I take my oracle cards, I do the Moonology oracle cards. I'll ask for guidance so that I get the right answers for the questions that has been laid on my heart, soul, and mind for someone that needs a specific guidance. You also see I mentioned there again, please don't think that I'm giving a bullshit story or something is not pertaining to you. Yes, because it might not be your question. My number is there. Please WhatsApp me. Ask me what you need to do. Okay, book your session with me now in my month. I've got a special going on. Excuse me, it's $2.99 for guidance and then your own special reading pertaining to you, not for someone else. This is specifically just for you. Okay, so I get my cards, I cleanse them, I ask for guidance from spirit and my guides and angels so that I can get the right answer, and then I start shuffling. What happens is that the actual cards will stand out, they'll refuse to go in, or it will shoot out of my hand, and then I know these are the right, well, the right cards. Okay. So whatever that you actually have been um, focusing on and the direction that you've been asking, um, it is just everything is moving into a direction at this moment. So, sorry, I just want to, I've totally lost my place here. Here we go. If you've been waiting for your answers and you didn't know which direction to take, or there's so many things going on at once that you feel stagnant, this is now the time that things are busy rolling. It's just before you can think about it again, it's going to be at a certain point. Okay, so pay attention and make your notes. confirmation for you is, I know I'm headed in the right direction. So if that was your question of where are you heading, you're heading in the right direction. Take practical steps towards your goals. If you want to attain a certain level, then you will attain it if you direct yourself there and you start doing things to get you there. You can't sit there and twiddle your thumbs and think, oh, I want to do that, I want to do that, and you don't take no actions. It's not going to get you there. Okay. The meanings for this card is the situation is full of potential. So if you were afforded an opportunity, yes, there's potential in it. Your dream is attainable, your dream can come true. Hmm. And here's a good one. Are you willing to give effort? Are you willing to put in that effort to attain your dreams? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. If you want to make that million, are you still headstrong going for it and thinking to yourself, yes, I can do this, I'm going to do this? And what are you doing to get you to that point? Okay. It's easy to say, I'm going to do it, and then actually not take an action. Sorry, here's another message just pushing through. And also keep moving forward. Don't get stuck. Mm. So we now in a waxing moon. And waxing moon is a building moon that's building up towards the full moon that we're going to have now in May. And this is your indication that everything that you're working towards or rolling, it's pushing, it's getting to a certain point. Okay. Then our second card, work through your fears. There's nothing wrong with being fearful, but it becomes a problem when you're too scared to move forward. Okay, my mom always said, I don't have that thing that tells me, Madly, stop. I just always got the guidance and I just went for it. You know, she always told me, you bliksem in where angels fear to tread. I don't know. I got the message, I listened, I went for thing. And it's been like that all my life. As soon as I get the confirmation, I've learned from a young age to listen and look, to know where to go. And I've hardly ever been steered wrong. Okay, so attuning to the moon. Now, this is regarding your relationships. Have some sexy time. You need to have sexy time. Okay, you need to be loved, because the moment you feel loved, your vision changes. It becomes stronger, and you're more likely to open up to more and new opportunities. Always keep that in mind. If you're well loved, you will live well. Then, additional meanings, and this is very, very important. Please listen. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Drinking poison will kill you, not someone else. It's the same with the grudge, it's the same with anger, it's the same with hate. It will kill you slowly but surely, and the other person just buggers on with their life. So why do you want to kill yourself because of someone else? Let the bugger go. Start living, start enjoying your life, enjoy your freedom. Go be happy, even if it means you're happy all alone by yourself, getting to know yourself all over again. And that's another thing I need to touch on here. Sorry, so there's just too much coming through tonight. Sorry, and that's one of the points that's been pushed through now again. You need to know who you are. Okay? People get lost in someone else's identity. People tend to think, that person tells me that, so I'm that. So if you're totally lost and you don't know your direction, one day you look in the mirror and you think, hmm, who's this? Who am I? Then you realize, you got so lost in someone else's identity that you don't even know who the hell you are anymore. How can you live like that? You need to know who you are. The question is, do you really want to know who you are? Yes, you do want to know. Yes, you need to know. If you don't know who you are, how are you going to present yourself in society to someone, to a new love, to a new friendship, to a new job? How are you going to know what you want? It's the same thing, and I told this to another lady. It's the same thing as The Runaway Bride, where Richard Gere accuses her that she doesn't even know how she likes her eggs. Okay, and this lady asked me, are you silly to ask me this question? I said to her, no, I'm just asking you, how do you like your eggs? Because that was like a magnificent point for me. It just clicked for me and it made so much sense at that stage. And I said to her, well, one day when you sit down and you know how you like your eggs, please let me know. Okay, so she was so astonished and obviously thought that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But it turns out that if you know how you like your eggs, you know who you are. So if this catches you now, please let me know how you like your eggs done. Okay. Might sound silly, but bear with me and think about it a little bit. Okay. Okay, then move on from jealousy. Now, this is the Scorpion moon telling you, listen, you need to now shake your ass, get yourself alive, stop being obsessed with someone else's life. It's not your life, you can't live it. Let them live it in peace, you live yours in peace. Go have fun, be happy, find a new life for you. Stop being obsessive. That's a difficult one. I like things to have balance. If the one is standing there, the other one is standing there, there must be exactly the space. That's me. That's my obsessions. Um, things must always have balance. Yeah, I know it can be a bit cuck sometimes, but if things are unbalanced, it throws out the energy. That's how it works for me. But you get obsessions about stupid little things. So work out if it's worth it or not. Okay. And then is it that you might just be a bit paranoid? We can all get paranoid about little shits. And then later on, you think, was it really so cuck? Hmm. Who knows? But maybe you should think about it. Um, being paranoid is sometimes a fear that you're not admitting towards yourself, and it's a fear that you're not facing that becomes a paranoid obsession. So be careful regarding stuff like that. If you don't understand, please ask me. I'll gladly guide you through it. Make an investment. This can be an investment towards your time. It can be an investment um, towards your future. It could be an investment in your relationship. Think about it. You'll know what it is that you need to make an investment in. The question was asked. Here's the guidance and the answer regarding this. And you must just remember, this is going to be a deep, deep time. Okay, Scorpio is very, very dark, deep, and secretive. Us as Scorpios, we go in deep. We're not scared of depth. Anything that's superficial and that's just too good to be true. We know it, we sense it, we see it, we feel it. We don't play. It's there. We don't go on a grey area. It's either white or it's black. So this is what you could expect now with this Scorpio full moon. Things to be direct. No in between playing area. Yeah. No, this is just so amazing. And yeah, it came through now again. Please tell that person that's asking the question that if you water the grass on your own side, it will be just as green or even more lush than what it looks on the other side. So if this was something that's sitting in your head, there was your answer now. Thank you, my guys. Um, understand not that not everybody likes to face their shadows, but you must understand that your darker side needs to be a complete part of your lighter side because that's the yin and yang. That's the balance. You see, there we go about balance. That is the balance of your life. You need to know your limits. You need to know the edges. You need to know the rounds. You need to know where what fits in, and you need to be able to control that. Okay. You need to acknowledge your dark side to be able to see the light. You can't always just hide in the darkness. And then, whatever you've been through, there's new start ahead. Again, going back, the energies, okay, and then work through your fears. This all tells you that it's all heading for a good start. So, with a deep and dark, you're going to discover things that might have been a little bit hidden that you haven't been so sure of. But it's also a good time for transformation and knowing where you're actually heading towards. And if you ever thought that you might be a bit magical, yes, you are magical. Let me tell you a secret. Okay. Everybody is magical in their own right. Okay. Not one of us are not magical. You must understand that. We're made of energy, hormones, emotions. I mean, that thing of when you walk past someone and you feel that zing, that is your energy connecting with that person's energy. If someone comes close to you and start pushing back, you don't want to be close to that someone, that's energies bumping into each other. That means your energies are not gelling. Wow, here comes the next one out. Bumping, okay? A question of fight or flight. Is that person meant for you? I think I've got it correctly here now. The moment that you get close to a person and you get that fight or flight feeling, that is your indication to get the hell away. Okay, there's a difference between anxiety when someone gets close to you, and there's a difference between excitement when someone gets close to you. If you can't define between these two, take the road. It is not good because the person that is meant to be your soulmate, or the person that you feel most at ease with, that makes you relax, where you can just go sit, put your head down, and just be yourself and fall asleep and wake up and smile and be happy. That is who you're supposed to be with. Yes, we all get so swept up with this, oh, excitement, ooh. And then if you think about it later, it's like, shit, I should have ran. Okay, just think about that. And I'm not giving anybody bad advice now. I am saying for both sexes, for everybody, learn to listen to your gut instinct. It will not lead you wrong. You know what happiness is, don't you? If you don't know what happiness is, go buy a book that'll make you happy. That like a feeling, that's happiness. If you haven't seen your brother, sister, uncle, aunt, niece, cousin, girlfriend, child in such a long time, and then you see them, that's the feeling of happiness. Okay. But if a person comes close to you and you go like, um, um, and it starts shaking here inside of you, that you actually start shaking, that is fear. That is your flight instinct. So there's a big difference. Get to know your body's reactions so that you can start to trust yourself. So here's another one coming through. Yo, tonight is busy. No wonder I was so pushed. I keep on hearing, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, you need to make a decision and then you need to take steps in order to, sorry, make sure that you actually go in the right directions. Okay? Get to someone that can actually assist you. Um, if you're all alone, please, my number is there. Send me a WhatsApp so we can talk. Book your guidance with me. Okay, no, there's always a way out. Really, genuinely, there's always a way out. Yes, there is definitely love for all of us. How will you know? Oh, you know, you know how you will know that warm feeling bursting out of you. You can't stop smiling. Your eyes change, your face changes, your body changes. It is just, it wraps around your soul. That is love. That's how you will know. Okay. So sorry, guys. I see it's been a bit of a long one, but yeah, I have been asked by so many people to please come back. I've been pushed by spirits and my guides to come back. So if it's this wasn't your answer for tonight, I'm so sorry. Please book with me. And just another thing, I'm going to do my lives on here. I've got a bit of a problem every time when I do it on Facebook. So from now on, we will do it here. Please invite your friends. Please ask people that got questions. Give me, I do guidance. I do readings, um, regressions, crossovers, but that you need to book for. Okay? It will be a session like this. If you're not close to me, it doesn't matter if we do it like this or in person, it's still the same. method, it is still the same thing. It is still the message that you are supposed to get. No one else will get the message that's supposed to come to you. Okay, and that's it. And thank you for watching and keep well. Bye.